Well, top of the morning. I know you're going to like that for sure, Arthleen. Good morning to each and every one of you all, and welcome to beautiful, beautiful Barbados on this lovely Friday. We call it Fatigue Friday, and that is for a reason, because we are tired then. I know for sure the co-star is going to say, I'm not tired, man, you complain all morning. I have not uttered one word of complaint this morning. It's just to clarify that from up front early. A little bit of a different start this morning, because we want to point out something to you. In case you're looking to find where we're going right now, the only way you can get to this beach now, unless it's extremely low tide and you're coming from the 𝗵𝗏𝗃 side, will be to park over here opposite Crystal Cove Hotel, which formerly was known as the Barbados Beach Village Hotel. That was many, many years ago, so you're going back a little bit in time. So you park over there, come across pedestrian crossing, and this is the public access to the beach. This is the only public access to this beach actually. For a period of time it was closed off. They were doing some work on it at the very end, however it's reopened, and as you can see, my co-star is already blocking the path. She doesn't want us to go anywhere this morning. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning.
How are you? I was telling everyone that you were complaining about being so tired this morning as it's Fatigue Friday.
I am so tired.
You were tired?
Yeah.
You actually said that? Oh, geez, normally it's full denial. It's not true. You're always complaining, so you would know she's got to be really tired this morning. All right, so coming down here, you may not even realize it goes right through the beach, because you'll see this big tree anyway. It's a tamarind tree. However, just make your way along here. Remember, it's a lot broke. It's fairly broken going down here, and the very end can be very tedious and difficult for certain people with any kind of walking difficulties. We'll show you that in a few moments' time. Another clear indication of the kind of erosion that we've had in Barbados on the coastlines, especially down here. You will see it a lot. If any of you that have been here years ago, you remember a lovely broad beach that went from here right up to 𝗵𝗏𝗃. That maybe a little bit there right now. It will certainly move coming into the actual winter season time when the north swells are coming down. But for now, it is beautiful. It's low tide. It's absolutely perfect low tide now. I think low tide is around 5 o'clock this morning, sometime after 5, somewhere in that vicinity. So you can see the best build-up of sand that you would normally see here. But you will still see the severe drop-offs and stuff that are experienced down here. Some concrete has been laid. This actual piece of concrete here is new. These steps are new. This, I say new versus the last time we were here, which a couple of months ago. If you remember last time we were here, we would have come to this location and we would have climbed across here on broken concrete and stuff. But now you see how it is right now. So thank you to whoever put the steps here for us this morning. I know you knew EMC was coming, and that is the reason why. All right, so looking the other way, as you'll see, we can't go up in that direction because it's a signal drop. It drops immediately as you go just beyond where you see that stump on the beach, and then it picks back up way up after the little cove there. That is 𝗵𝗏𝗃 you're seeing up there. Just before there's a Bikinis bar, or Bikinis bar restaurant. That is just over there on your left, around that corner where you're seeing the solid walls, slightly on the left of center. But signal up there drops completely off. So we're not going to take you around that corner. We said we're going to start from the other side. I do not know why I started from here, because I told my co-star that we would start on the other side and come back this way, because last time we did it, we went in this direction. But it just so happens we're going in this direction again. So good morning to each and every one of you all. Welcome to beautiful Barbados. This is Appleby and St. James. That's the area behind us. We're on a beach that's known now as Crystal Cove. It used to be called Barbados Beach Village Beach, but that has changed over the years. Look at how beautiful the reflections are off of the clouds below. A lot of inclement weather we've had over the last day or two, but we need the rain for sure. We're going to replenish all this stock of water for all the cruise passengers that come here, so they can get their water, and also for all people that are based in Barbados, especially Bajans. So we're happy for the rain. We talk a little bit more as we go across here. Set back a little bit in my memory. I'm a young fella, so I won't remember too much about out here, but I will tell you as much as I can. Before we do that though, however, I'd like to take you all to the most tropical scenery around here. You can see our serenity prayer. You can't really see if the sun is rising from over on this side of the island. We can see a daybreak is coming, but we're not sure if it's up yet. So to anyone over the east, ring me, let me know if the sun is up, please. Not happy about that at all. All right, so here we go. Beautiful 𝗵𝗏𝗃 we're looking into. Like say our serenity prayer now. Remember, it's a prayer for peace and direction and comfort and calmness and understanding of what we're responsible for. What are we responsible for? Our own selves. No control over anyone, no control over any of the happenings that go on around us. All we can do is contribute our part to it and make sure that we handle everything the right way and be as manly and as kind and as caring as possible. We're humans, we're going to slip, we're going to ask for forgiveness, but we're going to try today to be the best versions of ourselves. Alright, if you'd like to join us now, please do. Otherwise, we'll be back to you in a couple of moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. I actually saw some comments on the screen. Thank you for all for joining us on that little bit of a prayer this morning. Alright, so we're going to continue in another direction from here, but I just want to, I know it goes really bad from here, so I just want to get used to people around here a little bit and see how much sand is built up in this area. Come January, the end of December, January, February, this sand will move, and that's just because the north swells are going to come in and start pulling it off and stuff. So this whole landscape of this section here will change. Some sand will move, some will move up inside and get a little thicker in the above area by where you're seeing right now where the water is hitting the cliff, and then some will shift back in this direction as well. And this is a part of nature, a part of the courses of the sea currents and obviously large swells you encounter at this time of year. Remember, we're coming into what you will call winter months. For us, we call them our high season. We really don't get any winter here, no signs of snow. There are some trees here that are affected by fall, where they lose all their leaves. You would have seen them around the island. We don't get the oranges and reds that you may get back home, but we certainly do get the falling of the leaves on some of the trees and stuff. This is a beautiful, beautiful area, but this is a Manchino tree. There is no red hoop around this from what you can see at this angle. So be wary. Remember, if the rain is falling, do not stand under these, please, because the sap that comes down will blister you. Do not rub up on these branches or barks. Do not break branches. Do not put your beach towel on top of any of the fruit that look like miniature apples, because it will get scuffed on the skin. Ooze will come through and you will get blistered. There's no maybe. You will get blistered if that ooze touches you for sure. Good morning, Karen. I see you on here. Good morning, Deborah, the cloud lady. I see you all because, and I mention you all because I am actually seeing those comments on screen right now. So I realize that, you know, we are getting a little bit of a chance to see what's going on today. All right, before we get further on top with the beach and stuff, we just let you know this is Crystal Cove. It is a part of elegant hotels. If you're staying here, they do offer a water shuttle between here and other elegant hotels on the coastline further down in the north, like beyond Old Town and stuff. So if you want to ride up and down, they do offer that service on days when there's good sea condition, of course. It is also all-inclusive. We want to go in here and show you this last time. Security was not comfortable with us going up on the actual property, so we're not risk that this morning, but we'll show you the best we can from this location. Those of you that have been around for a little while in Barbados, been visiting here for a little while, remember this was called the Barbados Beach Village. Barbados Beach Village, that's correct. In those days, they had something here called a hippo disco. If you remember that, this was that, you see an amazing discotheque. Been here to that hundreds of times, and then it turned into the Cage, which actually had cage dancers. This is way back in time. This is no longer open, but this is where it used to be. So if you have those memories of those days, you will know that this is where it was. In those days, however, the structures didn't look anything like they look now. A lot of development going on, especially in the pools. Good morning, how are you all this morning? Do you have any friends you want to shout out around the world and tease them that you're in Barbados? Can't afford it. But you can do that. You can afford it right now because this is free to you. How are you going, my brother?
I'm doing all right,
all right. Wonderful, man. We're the EMC Gathering. We're a group that just look for the happiness and spiritual goodness in life. Yeah. And then we come out in the morning. Every morning we do vlogs all around the island. We've actually done vlogs in everywhere. Every beach we've covered, all the coastline. I'm actually scrambling here to get you one of our greeting cards. It's called a greeting card. It's not called a business card. It is not a business. It is a journey. It is my personal journey. It started as it's my journey to healing.
I've been through that.
Oh, you've been through that? Wonderful. I hope you're still going through it because you need to keep spiritual all the time.
I do. Don't worry about
spiritual and happy and joyful. Man, good to see you, man. What's your name, my brother?
My name's Carl.
Carl? Well, do you have any friends back home? Like anyone you want to shout up now? Say you should be in Barbados.
The girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Well, tell you what, let's let her do a shout up. How are you going this morning?
Good, good.
Awesome. What's your name?
Ramola.
Ramo. You're Bajan?
No, I'm Guyanese.
But you got a piece of Bajan twang in there right here.
Well,
yeah, you got some
I
descendants?
Yes, I have family from here.
Now I'm hearing a different accent, but that first part, man, I thought you were trying to pull on a Bajan accent there for me, man. And you're wonderful. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Please have a look at our site. See yourselves on it this morning because you're broadcasting live right now all around the world.
All right.
We do a lot of stuff too. So have a look and see what we're doing. Bring that, well, not here, at different beaches. We've done the whole coastline. We send you a map of all the places we've been, which is every beach, all the coastline, a lot of interior sections, and then you could go on YouTube and pick out of our vlogs. Just put in the name of it in our channel and all the vlogs for that location will come up. So you can explore before you come and make your plans for next time, huh?
Can I edit this bit?
Yeah, okay, hold on a minute, let me see. No, I've been trying to do that for a while, but you'll have a good day, okay? Take care. All right, so there we go. We have a Caribbean sister, and as you can hear, her boyfriend as well, having a great time here in Barbados. And this is so lovely to watch. I just love to watch this. I give you 20 seconds of this view. Enjoy tropical view from our EMC photo opportunity number 1. You have out the cards?
Nope.
Okay, just take notes for me. I'll put them in my pocket. Oh, I have them. Oh, you'll not hear that dialogue there just now because I forgot I had the cards. Anyhow, whatever. So, that was a ruined opportunity for photo op, but you did get a piece of it. All right, so understanding of what kind of beach erosion has happened, we talk about it all the time, but we still like to highlight it because when we go to different areas, there are different people who would have experienced it in the past for themselves, so they will now be able to ooh and ah and understand what has actually happened here. Years gone by, this is Barbados Beach Village. The beach used to go right out to that section here where you're seeing the steps go up, and then they had a wooden platform or like a jetty right across there. You can see the upright still sticking up in the air. Right across it, all boarded. You could have sat out there and got sun out there, or just sat out there and relaxed and enjoyed yourself. As you can see, the sand has gone. This is not something that just happened or it's seasonal. We haven't seen sand between here and those steps for many, many years. Don't know if it will build back this year and give us a nice surprise, but as you can see, it is acting like sort of an outer groin to shelter the area from surges. Likewise, on the other side of the little cove here as well. Forming a beautiful, beautiful swimming area. A lot of people come and swim here. Swim between these rocks and the buoys, because where those fishermen are right now, there is mainly reef under there as well. So again, like anywhere else in the island, the sand will come on top of reef. You will not realize there's reef there, and then you come back a week or two later and go back to the same spot and say, wait, where has the sand gone? It shifts and shifts all the time. But beautiful, beautiful views. Hold on a minute. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful views. Good morning. It's my first piece of time for camera time, and I know that Miss Care is going to be coming out on tomorrow with her docile start and try and hog up the whole camera. So let me get my little piece, of course. So she's going to probably hide me for the camera tomorrow because she says I'm too handsome to go on camera, and then no one wants to see her or anyone else. So I know a lot of people out there getting reviews, reverse psychology right now, and say that is not so. We love to see Miss Nicole. Whatever. I already have reverse psychology, and I'm dealing with that myself. So don't worry about it. How are you this morning? You're just getting bitten up by some place? Or bitten up by something? I hate to say it's the West Coast, but
I know you hate to say it because you love the West Coast.
Oh yeah, well I love the West Coast. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. The West Coast is a beautiful, beautiful coastline, just like I love the South and the East Coast. But the West definitely has appealed to me a lot more in the recent past than it used to before. And that's mainly because I'm now exploring it more and more and more. And I've been seeing it more and more and more. Years gone by, I just came down here to surf, to party on a night, and of course that would not involve walking over the beach on either of those events. So there again, the opportunity to enjoy it and be way more at peace now. Again, last time we were here, there was a lot more sand here in front of this wall. You could see the amount of sand that's being moved from here, and that's because we've had some surges on the west coast over the last couple of days and also the last couple of weeks. Another big north swell due to come in next week, around Tuesday or Thursday. Indications on some charts are we will be seeing a north swell tomorrow. Then other charts are saying it's going to be coming out to the north of east, slightly east-northeast, but we'll see what happens there. Two different predictions. The ones that we follow most of all, Surfline, they're predicting there'll be a little north swell tomorrow, a little bit of a wrap, so surfers, get yourself ready for some fun. Either which way, surfing in Barbados for sure. Kicking at the moment. South Coast yesterday, East Coast if the winds drop a little bit more today, which is not predicted. It's predicted to get even stronger. All right, just to show you a little bit about here, as I said, we can't go up inside. So we just want to show you a little bit. Remember, this is not malicious in. This is giving you an opportunity to see some properties that you may stay at or some properties that you have stayed at. That is what we do. All right, from here, I'll give you a little walk back virtually. We're going to walk up 3 different levels of pools. This one here, one slightly on the above section there, and then one right up by what they have a cave bar. Right underneath the reception area and the main entrance area of this hotel, you're going to find a bar that's located in a cave under a waterfall. So it's continuously cool. You could continuously look out onto the actual pool itself, and then you could swim through different sections and come to different pool levels and things. So really, really nice. If you remember, here is the Barbados Beach Village. It really didn't have much. It had the hotel, had a very small pool, and then it had the sea. Now a lot of the area that would normally be landscaped would actually turn into beautiful waterfront or water-pooled areas. So as you can see, beautiful. All of the landscaping, the big I have to say volcanic stones have been laid all over it. It is absolutely beautiful. I wish I could take you on the other side. You'll see a little small miniature cave over there as well, just in the center of the camera now. There's one I would say about 4 or 5 times that size just up on the reception area. So if you get the opportunity to come and at least have a look here and see, maybe for future vacation, come and walk through, because the grounds are quite impressive with the pool structure and the layout itself. And I'd say very nice. We've actually been up in here, so not in recent past, but a long time ago. Also when I was working with different cruise industry and also the land-based operations, 𝗷𝗶𝗲𝗏, etc. I'm very familiar with these places for sure from those days. Another wooden deck was put here for a period of time. On this outer one, you can again see the uprights. However, this is not the one that was most frequently used in the beginning. However, they did try to convert this, but we've had some big swells and stuff. Don't let that stay around for too long. I don't know if you've ever seen here with the north swell, but it breaks a good 15 meters outside of these rocks here. Will come through. This place up here is called the Creek that we're working our way towards. Coconut Creek was a hotel that was located just for the Cliff Restaurant. That's been redone. There's also another big one that's currently under renovation as well. They're down foundation, working their way up. So this whole waterfront area has changed, but the creek is a popular surf break. Not used by a lot of people, but I say popular because a lot of people look at it to judge how the West Coast is, etc. On the way down, very, very fast break as well. So I'll talk to you a little later. It is a beach break. Talk a little bit as we get further down to it. But the reflections and the conditions today, although there's a north swell, you can see there's a surge coming through. Not really a swell per se, but a good surge that's still coming through at low tide. So at high tide, probably a little bit more of a surge coming further up the beach. But the outer conditions, absolutely perfect. If you're sailing today, this is going to be a lovely sailing day for you. Smooth on the west coast, pretty much ripple free, just straight down the west coast. You can see beautiful conditions at the moment. All right, let me give you a fan of what the land side looks like from here. Here we go. Lovely beachfront section. This section that we're currently standing on, very strong. I've seen here whittle back to where there was water around here without any sand, and this is in the last 3 years that we've been doing exploring of this section. As I said, we get a lot more opportunities to see the actual coastline now than the years gone by when you suggest surf. We've seen water all around here on this section at high tide, where if you walk to those stones you'll be getting wet. And we've also seen the beach right back up pretty much, I would say, to where you're seeing the upper banking here. You know, the beautiful thing about it, the contours and the elevations give you a clear indication of the beach erosion and also the beach forming. You can see here just by that white pole sticking up, I guess that's a beach volleyball pole. Can you see one on the other side? You can see there's a mound here. You can actually see a little drop off. We go up a little closer there, so don't worry about it. We're going to show you. But from here we can actually see the elevation. So you would know that up to there is getting surges of high tide when there's a swell running. So then you will see a further down again. It starts like goes a little level and then it goes straight off at a much more serious angle. So I'll give you an understanding of the kind of movement of sand in this general area. A stunning morning in Barbados. If you want to see these views, look up Paynes Bay 1. I think it's Paynes Bay 1 camera. That is on the websites to carry all the cams around Barbados, webcams. You'll be able to look at the sunsets from this area, which are beautiful. The angle of the sunset is changing now, so Originally, you would have looked, if you were standing on this beach, you'd look in that direction here for the sunset. In summer, you're actually looking in that direction now for the sunset. So if you're on the west coast, you no longer look out to sea, you're looking to the Bridgetown side all the time now for the sunsets, because the sun has moved that much. By next month, it would even be bigger, like along the end of this month, even bigger, and into early January. So the elevations we were talking about, you can see them here. This is one of them. You can see a big drop off here. So this is how the beach would be. The strongest part of this beach, obviously up in the higher section, that would not normally get any sea up there. I would imagine if there's a huge west coast, it may run up there at high tide, but otherwise that beach should be strong and solid. And you can see how it comes up here and goes down. You can also see on the rocks in front how high the sand has been. We were just mentioning that last time we were down here, there was some more sand on this section. You could see by the colors on the coral stone there that sand would normally be right up there, hiding all of the coral stone from any of the impacts of the weather and stuff. So that will tell you how high the sand is. And again, that will correspond with the upper ledge here that you will see. So when the swells start to pick up and stuff, you're going to get any swells coming in, surging and moving the sand. And therefore, that's why you'll see no sand in that section. You will see some behind us. Come north, come wintertime, sand is going to shift back a little bit in this direction with the currents and stuff. We'll see how much it shifts, so, but you can clearly see where the sand was here. It's almost like a line that's being scribed by some artist or something. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Boy, you see tops of these bush cut off. I am in joy right now. Top of these bushes being cut off. I don't know why they didn't take them right down to the roots one time and done. Then, you know, this is the sea grape bush. And then we have the almond tree as well. We have a lot of things. We have shak. We have a lot of different stuff out here. Beautiful this morning. I also see the flamboyant as well. And it's got some frangipanis up in your property too. So there's a lot of tropical plants being used around here. Absolutely beautiful. We can't show you this property unless we can find some steps, which we may do. But again, remember, this is not malicious or macautious or being gypsy like our conductor and like my co-star. This is actually looking at residential areas and properties.
Right up there. Go ahead.
I can jump up there, but I don't want to flash the camera and be jittery and stuff. If I, you know what, the only way I can jump up is do a back flip up. You know, I do a forward flip down, back flip up. Standard rule of thumb. So if I go up there, you hold the gimbal, but then I can't show anybody anything.
I'll just look for you.
Oh, you got a lot of talk for me this morning. Okay, I'm gonna keep monitoring you as the day goes on, though. She's so much trouble. All right, so as we always do on a Friday, it's called Fatigue Friday, and the reason it's called Fatigue Friday is because we were at Q in the community last night. Maybe not as late as we've been in the past, but you still get a little bit tired. You know, we put in some good sessions and stuff at Q in the community, so we tend to call today Fatigue Friday, and that's the reason for it. Yeah, you want to say something?
No, you. That's you.
Oh, I call it Fatigue Friday. Well, I haven't said I'm tired for the morning, but you have, so we're gonna call it Fatigue Friday because of you. Yes.
I'm tired one time. Only because you asked me.
Oh, okay, here we go. Excuses. I see some steps, so we have done some stuff up here before and shown you all some stuff. We're not gonna go right into it. It's a villa. We just show you some of the entrances down to this beach and stuff that these people have. And then we'll have obviously upper decking up there. We're not gonna go up the steps this morning. We don't want to interfere with anybody or interrupt anyone that may be sitting on their deck and enjoying the sunrise. But I guess as you can see, you go head up and tell me if it's all fair, will come up. That's what you gotta call obedient training. I hope you ought to watch this very clearly. I've put her to go up there and survey the situation for me, and then if anything, we will go up and have a look at it. So we're gonna see now. That is actual perfect training, Nicole. You think you're a trainer? You ain't nearly as good a trainer. All right, we're gonna look at the sea anyhow for now. We're gonna take advantage of this vantage point. We're gonna look at the sea. Everything clear above here? All right, so here we go. We're gonna give you a vantage from on top of this angle here. And then we're going to show you the type of properties that we have around the place. It's elevated quite a bit, so yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful up here. So these are options for you rent in Barbados, because all these accommodations, they're condos or they're villas all along here. This elevation gives us a beautiful view of the Paynes Bay area. Paynes Bay Beach is around the corner. We wouldn't see that, but Paynes Bay is referred to. Is just over there, the landing strip of sand that you're seeing. And you're seeing the Cliff Restaurant. And what's it, QT? QP. Thank you. I said QT, but you know it's on my mind. Look who I'm walking with. I gotta say QT for sure. All right, so we're gonna walk a little bit further, talk a little bit more. Hopefully the signal is still fairly strong. You know, sorry? Oh, it's good? She's honestly checking signal, checking comments, making comments, always busy. Anyone that thinks she just walks and me and simmers in the background, they need to come and see what she actually does. Always keeping me informed. Again, you can see how much sand is moved here. Again, clear indications on the wall that the sand was covering all this section here. Alright, so the sand is down here now, because down here doesn't have this much. It's packed a little bit more level in this section. But we're able to walk right through here on sand today. Sometimes we've been down here and had to run around these rocks between the swells. Today, fairly calm and placid conditions. It's absolutely beautiful, I must say. Alright, so up and over we go, some coral. We have on some beach shoes, or I do, and she has on her slippers, like bionic slippers that she has made for this kind of stuff as well, for days that she doesn't need the heavier footwear. But she always does wear her footwear as well, especially when we're walking on these beaches. But lovely little beaches. There was a public access that came down to this beach here, just in front of us, where you're seeing the construction barriers and stuff that are being put up on that property that they're working on. There's a walkway that went through the road. However, that has been blocked off. I understand it actually belongs to someone, or the property section belongs to someone that is entitled to block it off. So you can't walk through that way. That is one way we used to walk through when we were surfing the creek. Incidentally, this is the creek. Normally, if you see a north swell here, it is extremely fast. It is a sand bottom, a very dumpy beach break. So if you're out here, you can get this. We can get a good, lovely barrel. It's a little thick and chunky for barrels. It does have some barrels, but not really the barrel location, I would say. But a really good ride just right here. Taking it right, of course. And then other times you can come in the same day and a different set come through with a different angle, and the whole place closes out right up along this way. But when you're finding the West Coast, looking about moderate herself, this is a good place to come and surf. Again, I would recommend a mid-tide, not really high tide. You can get the wash off the cliffs a lot, but more of a mid-tide. I wouldn't really recommend low either, because it will close out, because it's a fairly shallow sand bar here as well. But the public thoroughfare was up some steps in this general area here. Above us are some villas as well, and this is as beautiful a tropical setting as you can imagine. I'm going to give you a few seconds of walking, and not to say how long it is, because if our timekeeper's on, she's going to tell me, Nicholas, you were short, or Nicholas, you went over the time. So I'm going to say we give you a few minutes of silent walking so you can enjoy the sounds of this beautiful ocean slapping on the shore, and enjoy the tropical views. Enjoy us, please. There's one thing about this West Coast, unless it is super huge, it always has that gentle slapping sound effect you're hearing on the shoreline. Very different from anywhere else on the coastlines of Barbados. Completely different sound. Alright, so if any of you have used the public thoroughfare that you see opposite Nico's restaurant, I'm going to carry you back in time again. That would be one you would have walked through. You would remember Nico's on the other side. That has gone a long time ago, but if you were here years ago, Nico's may bring back some fond memories for you, because that was one of the top restaurants that are located in this general area on the roadside of where we are right now. QP over there, as you can see, the lower section cliff is also there as well, dead center of the camera. Beyond that is where you find the 𝗀𝗏 monument, and then you will find Paynes Bay, and just around the corner at the very end there you will find going into what they call Paynes Bay beach itself. So it is quite beautiful out here. Really, really beautiful in Barbados. Absolutely stunning conditions. This morning is not going to be a super long vlog, but we're going to run through some stuff that's coming up. I can't remember all of it yet, so if I forget some, bear with me. And remember, it's because I have so much factual information and historic dates keeping my mind that I don't remember everything. But later this afternoon, we're going to have the Garrison night racing. That will be going on for sure. So if you want to come and join us with that, it will start around 5 o'clock officially on their program. They're having 7 races on the cards. We also then have the Run Barbados, what they call the Fun Mile, which is for overseas competitors that will be run from the garrison to coincide with that around 8 o'clock this evening. 7 or 8 o'clock, can't remember the exact time. You could always find that on our actual schedule coming up. We posted that yesterday for you. We will be vlogging those two events. Can't really tell you exact times because it all depends. We don't want to be doing it you know, until it's all lit up and stuff, and also we want to make sure and get any running, so we don't be there too long or giving too many vlogs or too long a vlog. We may cut it in 2 different sections, so you can look out for that. And then tomorrow morning we have 𝗳𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘 Saturday. We're still awaiting a decision on where we're going to be. It's obviously Nicole's decision, but the location she wanted to go to is very impacted by the weather conditions. So tides are low, which is perfect, but there is a south swell and south winds running. Winds tomorrow supposedly on the increase again. So we're going to monitor that throughout the day, and then we make a decision. So Nicole and myself are in conference. But what I can tell you is next week Saturday, the historic 𝗳𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘 Saturday's return. There's something epic in store for you. It is something Nicole is planning for, and she's researching to make sure that she can bring you the absolute best, as she always does. But that will be an epic tour next week. So don't forget, next Saturday, if you're busy, you know what to do. Come home and check YouTube after, or Facebook, because we will upload to Facebook. Eventually we'll put the tag up there as soon as YouTube starts the process, and you'll be able to watch that. But getting back to this week now, Saturday night. What is going on Saturday night? I cannot remember. Can you remember what's going on Saturday night? Not a clue. Not a clue. I can't remember. I know 𝗳𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘 Saturday, but I can't remember. Something must be going on, but I can't remember what it is.
A run? Is there a run?
Yeah, there's a run. Yeah, there's a run definitely on Saturday as well. And then Saturday. Yes, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday is the 5K. I think in the 10K or something like that done on the east coast of Barbados in the 𝗷𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗀 Highway. That is what is known as 𝗷𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗀 Park. We'll be having runs that will be starting there and ending there. There's also a picnic, all-day picnic. If you're interested, that is also tomorrow as well down in the 𝗵𝗃𝗃 Park area. They're saying bring your picnic baskets and spend the day and then enjoy the actual run later on. So that's something to look forward to. And then on Sunday, we obviously have the Carols by Candlelight, and before that we will have the marathon, a half marathon again from the 𝗷𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗀 Highway. The half marathon turns in lakes, and the full marathon goes right down to the bottom of 𝗁𝗔 Hill and then comes back up. So that's going to be thrilling. Starting and ending all in the 𝗵𝗃𝗃 Park. There's also a 5K walk as well that goes up towards Joe's River, etc. So action-packed weekend. We are ready. I hope you are as well. So get some rest, because we know that you all do not have, or most of you all do not have the energy or the stamina of myself and my highly trained co-star. Highly trained because I am training her, so she has to be highly trained by a professional, certified and validated gold medal Olympian. So, so tell him get the rest. He needs some rest, I think. Yeah.
Get your rest.
Yeah, get your no break for us, that's for sure. And then in the night time we've got the OK to do a vlog from where we will be at Carols by Candlelight. So we bring you some of that as well. We hope to interact with some people around us, but we first of all, before we start vlogging, just to make sure everyone around us is comfortable with the camera, so they can all send out their greetings of love and kindness. So if you're at Carols by Candlelight, come on over, sit next to us if you want to say hi to your friends and family. Just look out for us. We'll be there early, so not too easy to really miss me. You know, just look around or ask anyone, where is the most handsome man in the world? People will direct you to me. Very simple. Everybody will know after the time we come through the gate where I'll be going, because everybody watches me until they disappear, so they will know exactly where I am. So come and sit with us. We will be bringing you some carols. We will be bringing you a little bit of that, just to let you see the candles and the ambience of Carols by Candlelight. That is an amazing annual event. You know, while COVID was going on, we had to do carols in the drive-in, at the Globe drive-in, but it's gone back to its original location, which is at Carols by Candlelight. It's at Lara Court, Prime Minister's residence. So we might actually see Auntie Mia as well. That possibility exists, but you know it is. We can't run all over the place looking for people. It's not that kind of event. So we're just going to do something from where we are. Monday, remember, no Monday vlog. That is going to be a rest day for sure. So no vlog on Monday. With that being said, keep your notifications on. Who knows, if something comes up, you will be treated to whatever we see that we think is necessary. Even if it's an off day and something happens, you will not go and miss it, that's for sure. So thank you for joining Jeanette and myself this morning, and also all of our EMC Live Warriors who are on right now, keeping our company and obviously sharing joy and love and happiness through the comments. We are again in the beach side of where Appleby and St. James is. We are just to the south of 𝗵𝗃 Restaurant. We're right below what used to be known as Coconut Creek, and we're just to the north of what used to be called Barbados Beach Village, which is now called Crystal Cove by Elegant. So that's where we are located. So you can see it's a beautiful little area. You can do a swim. I'm not going to swim this morning. I don't know if you're getting wet. I have a mission to go on, so I'm going to starve you all for a swim a little bit more, so that when you get your sea bath, you will be really happy for it. But it is stunning today, absolutely stunning. I'm going to give you a view from some other steps here. Hopefully the signal doesn't drop right out. We can just go up on top of here and show you all an overhead view where we can say goodbye and really let you enjoy the beauty. These are where we're going up. This is leading to where the new construction is actually taking place. There's no one in here except for the new construction site, so I feel comfortable coming up here, not worried at all about it. But this is going to be a quite big property. This was here for a long time with just the borders around it. Actually starting to do the construction on it now, so we'll see what this turns into, what it develops into very soon. Alright, so this is the view I want to treat you all to. Here, and looking the other way as well. We go back down and get a beach view for the end, but I just want to treat you all to this elevated view of this section. Really beautiful. Remember our journey. Remember, first of all, I want to just remind people that this race started as my journey for healing and for health and for becoming a better person spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. It has had, for me, reaping successes. Along the time, thousands have joined us. There are EMC-246 family. We have a hashtag up there called the Journey 246. That's because the journey is basically originating in Barbados. The main foundation of this journey is love, because the light that I follow asks me to love and be nice and be kind and courteous and friendly and manly to all of those around me. You have to look out for others around you, not just yourself, because what you create is around you. So if you want peace and love and happiness and stuff, you project that off. People that are attracted to that will come around you, as you will see in our EMC-Gatherings family. People have circled their wagons and come in and brought in love. The second foundation, the utter level of the foundation, is Barbados' beauty. The beauty of the memories, the beauty of the visions that you have experienced or that you will be experiencing if you've never been here before. So we want to make sure that you also see that beauty. So love first, beauty of Barbados second. And we hope we brought that for you again this morning. We hope that you're seeing through our vlogs the serenity and peace that we experience and what we're trying to portray to you. Remember, all we ask you to do is look at what you're seeing and remember those precious times that you've spent in this beautiful, beautiful island. And you too will be transported here this morning, or your morning will be started with a daybreak in this beautiful island called Barbados. So as I said before, I always end like 4, 5, 6 times. Janet will come over and say, Nick, you already said goodbye about 4 times already. That's standard. It's because I really don't want to say goodbye, but everything must come to an end. So from beautiful, beautiful Barbados, again from Jeanette, myself, from all of our EMC family, we bid you all an amazing Friday. It is going to be a lot of action coming up over the next 2 days. We will be bringing as much of it as we can to you. There are 2 things that are pending, and that will be tomorrow's events, which would be the Run Barbados on the East Coast, and also the picnic. We have TBC to be confirmed, so we are going to try and make that, but we do have some other stuff that's going on that we're going to try and make as well. Remember, our announcement for tomorrow's 𝗳𝗟𝗃 Saturday will be made later on today, as soon as we have a chance to talk to Nicole a little bit more and let us discuss what's going on with the weather and stuff. We will make that decision and let you know, so that you will hopefully join us tomorrow on our walk to the island if you're here. And again, carry the peace and love. That's the message today, as always. Some people have told me, man, you all say the same thing every day. But of course you're going to say the same thing every day, because it's based on love and it's based on peace. Why would we talk about anything else when that is a journey that brings healing, and that is a journey that spreads to others around you and brings a positive impact on the world? So that is what our journey is always about: love and peace and happiness and kindness and all the positives that people are striving to find, but it's more and more difficult to find in this world. More and more people are reflecting the absolute opposite. So the more that we can spread this circle of love, which is known as the MC ripple of love, the more the world will heal. And the more that we can help heal the world, the more on the path we've been asked to walk on is being seen. So hopefully what you're saying today will bring you a little bit of that peace and serenity. Have a great day. For all you this morning that are waking up and finding cold outdoors, finding snow outdoors at just barely cold conditions, watch this, watch our other vlogs, because remember we have over 1,300 vlogs up there on YouTube now. You know, a lot of people have more. We've just brought you what we do. We do what we do, and we usually do it for quite a long period of time on a day, like an hour and stuff. We don't do little short reels only, because we want you to actually experience what it walks like, what it strolls like, and what the journey is like. Have a blessed day. Share all of the goods that you feel today with those around you. And if you are feeling challenged, you're finding it difficult to find a light, you're not too sure of what's going on, you have been distracted from where you're supposed to be, reach out. Someone will take your hand, and someone will hold your hand until you find the light, because that's what we do. We are our brother's keepers. Have a great day. Blessings from Barbados.